Hi, and welcome to Walks with Ginny. Okay, so that's Ginny. Meet Ginny, and meet me. My name's Pete. You'll see me in a minute. You probably can't hear me because I don't have my microphones plugged into this camera. This camera's brand new. I don't know any of the settings. I just kind of bought it so I could record these videos while out with a walk with my dog. I have a dog that needs walking, and I have time like this out in nature to use. Sometimes I think I use it for myself. I think it's nice to get away from screens. I think it's nice to connect with nature and yada yada. You've heard these things, and I definitely get a lot of value out of that. However, I also like the idea of helping people. And every minute that I have, that I can help people, sometimes it feels nice to help people. Or at least try to help people. It makes me feel good, makes me feel like I'm being productive, which is not always a good thing, but sometimes it is. And again, if I can help people, awesome. I like that. So, welcome to the channel. That was a whole lot of nothing. I think teaching people is interesting. So, sometimes you can teach somebody a very specific thing. Like, taught my mother-in-law a couple of weeks back how to do a few settings and features and stuff on their phone. It's a very specific thing. You can also teach somebody how to play an instrument. You can teach somebody a different language. I can teach you some business things because I've been an entrepreneur and self-employed now for 8 years full-time, on and off about 15 years. I could teach you a bunch of things. I could talk at you. I could show you diagrams. I could show you graphics. I could share my computer screen. I could all those things. I think part of the reason I'm really excited to try this channel is to teach in a different way. I don't want to... Hang on a second. Ginny! Come on! Hang on, she's usually pretty good. There she comes. Good girl. Treat. Okay, hang on. Let's see if I can get a treat here. Alright, good girl. Okay, go this way. There you go. There you go. Alright, anyways, what was I saying? Teach in a different way. Yeah, So, I think we as humans can actually... I know, and you know this too. We can learn things through movies. We can learn things through listening to music. Sometimes it's for the lyrics, but sometimes we can learn things from classical music. It makes us feel a certain way. Our brain thinks of things. We process information. And going back to the movies thing, stories. Stories are huge. It's kind of like every time I think about stories as a learning medium, I think about parables. In the Bible, especially, stories designed to make you think and to raise questions about your own life, your work, your family, all those things. So, I actually been thinking about this YouTube channel as a creative outlet for me, and also like a nice little challenge to tell stories. And it could be like, crafted stories that I've thought up from my own life. It could just be like something that happened yesterday or something that's happening right now that I'm going through. Just those types of stories that can make you think and therefore learn and therefore have a better life. I mean, it's like the most broad self-improvement thing ever, right? I want you to have a better life. More happiness and more fulfillment and contentment and joy, all those things. super corny, super broad, but that's the goal. There you go. That's all I wanted to say. At the end of the day, that's the goal. I'm just wandering in circles. Hang on. Ginny, come on. Come on. Come. Good girl. All right, go this way. Go. And there she goes. So that was a little bit about me and my... No, it wasn't about me, actually. That was a little bit about my goals, I think, for this YouTube channel. I'm not going to introduce myself and tell my own story on this video. I feel like that's a good 20-minute story explainer video on its own. So I think in the couple of minutes I have allotted here on the middle of my walk, I'll tell you about Ginny. How about that? Just, you know, again, well, no, I'm not going to tell you. My goal is to help you question something and what I'm about to say. I don't know why I tell you that, but it is. So I'm not really a dog person. Start with that. This is Ginny. Ginny. She's named after Ginny Weasley from the Harry Potter series. I didn't actually check. I didn't actually check. There she goes. Squirrel. Bird. Doesn't matter. I didn't actually check how to spell Ginny Weasley's name from the books. I have the Harry Potter books. I haven't checked. I just assumed it was with a Y. Anyways, I think I'm right. We got her about a year ago. No, that's not true. 9 months ago. Her birthday is coming up in like a week or two, and she is about to turn 1 year old. Got her as a pup. Basically, as soon as we could separate her from her mother, a 3-month mark or something like that. We did. It's the only puppy my wife and I have ever owned. I have a family, and we've had one dog before. We've had several cats, most of which were rescues. We've never actually bought a bred creature from a breeder. Never done that before until Ginny. And part of the reason why was we actually just wanted a puppy. We wanted to train her right from the get-go, which we did, and I think that has been so much easier. And we have 2 young kids, so just having a dog where you can really trust and train was important to us. So we got a puppy. She's almost a year old. She loves 4 things in life. Ginny! She's doing one right now. I'll let you guess what that is. It's not going for a walk. More specific than that. Ginny, come! If you can see her right now. I don't know if you can see her or not. Ginny, come! Yeah, there she is. She's swimming. I need to learn how to whistle. Uh-oh. She's not listening. Ginny! Come! Come on! Come! Good girl. Come! I'm going to try to make her sit right beside me. Come! Alright, good girl. Good girl. You like 4 things. Eating, obviously. This dog lives to eat. Okay. Woo. Go on. Actually, let's go this way. This way. Come on. She loves to eat. That's kind of obvious. But I have had dogs that just kind of, they just kind of ate. It's not really part of their life. No. This dog lives to eat and devours food. Maybe because she's a puppy, but whatnot. Ginny, come this way. Come. Come on. She's not doing very good right now. Ginny! Sometimes I think she can't hear me. Good girl. Come on. Come on. I don't want to like yell at her, scream at her, like in anger. But sometimes I think that I just need to get her attention. She'll obey commands, I think, when she's paying attention. But like snapping through that is tough sometimes. I don't know. It's the only dog I've ever had that was kind of like that. Most of my other dogs throughout life, a little bit easier. Not this one. Anyways, Ginny loves to eat. That's number 1. Number 2, she loves people. Dude, does she love people? She's a golden retriever. I think most golden retrievers are people friendly. People friendly. But this dog really loves people. This is a good girl. Where are you going? She's a good girl. She loves people. All people. She just lives for meeting people. Number 3, she loves to sniff. She's a sniffer. You're a sniffer. What was in your mouth? Dude. Is that a battery? I have no idea what that is. I don't know where the trash is out here. I'll just put it in my pocket. And no batteries for you. Put it in my pocket, throw it away later. Anyways, she does a sniff. She's a sniffer. And then that's the third thing. The fourth thing Ginny really loves to do is eat poop. She just loves it. Eats poop. We have been experimenting with some, dare we say, treats that are specifically designed to make her not like eating poop, or at least her own poop. Make it smell worse or non-appetizing. I don't really know. Because if poop smells appetizing, what do you do to it to make it not appetizing? It's kind of weird. But apparently, that's how it works. What do you got there? Anyways, I'll tell you another Ginny story. It involves poop, and it's really disgusting, though. This is not a great way to start a YouTube channel. I'll be really honest with you. This dog, when she was maybe like 6 months old, we'd only had her for a couple of months. We took her out for a walk, kind of like this in the woods. It was actually a disc golf course. Actually, we're on a disc golf course right now. I don't know if you guys have seen those, but different disc golf course. And she was out. She was doing great. At the very end, we're like on the last hole, walking back to the car. We can't get her to come. We can't get her to obey. She's like stuck, sniffing something. We can see her. She's like, 50 feet away, just standing still, sniffing. And we're like, oh no, like she's found something. Like dead animal, or maybe even some deer poop or other dog poop. She likes poop. We know that. Whatever. So we go over. We rescue her from whatever she's doing. Turns out, again, trigger warning, this is kind of gross. Turns out it was human poop. Okay, that's gross enough already. She smelled absolutely disgusting. I mean, they'll have bad breath because they're dogs. They'll have worse breath when they're eating dog poop. But this was beyond that. This was 10 feet away. You could smell her and it was awful. Luckily, we were in my truck, threw her in the bed of the truck because I'm like, there's no way. I'd rather leave this dog here than put her in my clean vehicle. No, threw her in the bed of the truck, drove home, washed her off, rinsed her. She wasn't really like filthy all over. She was eating it, but still, we did our best. Okay, so here's the thing. She started acting funny. We weren't really sure what's going on. She starts to seem, for lack of a better word, high. As in, I did drugs. I'm a doggy and I did drugs. So, it got worse. And she was lethargic. She was laying around, not doing anything, which is very unlike a 6-month-old puppy. It was the weirdest thing. And we think, this is not proven, but we have a theory that homeless people hang out at this specific disc golf park area. There's lots of trash there every now and then. Not necessarily proving humans who do drugs hang out there, but something like that. There are homeless people that camp out there. There are also just people that walk the course and do possibly illegal things. We'll just put it that way. And so we think this specific human waste may have been the result of, may have been after some sort of drug-related consumption. I'm trying to phrase this so YouTube's not going to ban this video or something. I don't know how else to say it, but I think you get my point. And so I think she had drugs in her system. It lasted about a day and a half. Even the next day, she was out cold, barely moving. She still ate because she eats everything all the time. But no, she was on drugs. She was definitely high or hungover. One of those two. Probably hungover, I'm guessing. And then 36 hours later, she's completely fine. No problemo. Didn't end up taking her to the vet for that. Yeah. So that's Ginny in a nutshell. I told you I was going to teach you a lesson in there somewhat. I didn't. Or I don't think I did. Don't buy a dog, maybe? Or I don't know. That's stupid. I love Ginny. I love her most of the time. 9 out of 10 times. I love her. And I'm glad we have her. She's a delight. And she's really One of the best dogs ever. Aside from that small incident. Yeah. Maybe no lessons learned today. But maybe just a little chilling. Chilling with Ginny. And Ginny's owner here. Also haven't decided if I'm going to be anonymous-ish. Is anybody really anonymous on the internet? Especially if you show your face and let people hear your actual voice. I feel like people could just figure it out these days. But regardless, and as anonymous as possible. Or maybe not anonymous, but maybe private. I feel like that's slightly different. I don't need to be anonymous, but I do want to be slightly private. You don't need to know everything about me. I'm going to tell stories, or at least I want to tell stories, where a bunch of that comes out, but a lot of it's not necessary. I mean, private information. So, yeah, there you go. So I'm going to sign off. We are going back to the streets. By the way, that is not my house. I would love for that house. The house is gorgeous. It's beautiful. It's a mansion on like all this land that was like a mini golf course at some point in time. Not my house. No. I live in a normal house, which I'm going back to right now. So, take care. If you have any questions, if you're intrigued, which you're probably not, because this is my first video and it's literally going to get like 5 views. I know, because I've started a dozen YouTube channels over the years. Alas, feel free to drop me a comment. That's what I was getting at. I know you won't, because you're probably not watching this video. Unless it's like a year later and I actually have a decent amount of subscribers. And then you're going back in time and watching this video, which is probably like the worst video I will ever make on this channel. At least that's the goal, right? Goals always get better. So you're watching the worst one? Sorry. I apologize. All right. See you next time.